Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is another ballet themed video. I filmed a couple of these before in the past, getting ready for other dance classes, and I thought I'd do it again today. Today it's a bit different because I'm going to be teaching a virtual ballet class, so not in person. It's going to be over Zoom, and it'll be my first time doing a virtual class like that, so I'm sure that'll come with its own set of challenges. Last night I was, practicing all the exercises and preparing everything for the class today. And today I'm just going to take you guys through the makeup I'm going to be wearing and my hair, and obviously, picking out a leotard. And later on, I'll show you guys the class and a couple of the exercises that I've choreographed. So starting off with my face makeup, I'm just going to start going in with a bit of concealer under my eyes and on the blemishes I have. Normally, I won't put that much powder because I don't want to look too cakey, but because I know how much I'll be sweating, I'm going to add a little bit extra. Before I started teaching ballet classes, I never really appreciated or fully understood how tiring it is to be the one teaching and demonstrating all the exercises over and over, because at least when I do it, I'm going full out while everybody else is going full out, and that's after teaching it, doing it full out multiple times. And I'm obviously trying pretty hard because they're looking at me, I'm the only one they're really paying attention to. So by the end of it, I'm red as a tomato. I honestly get embarrassed. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that this is how I looked. Anyways, moving on. On a typical day, I'll wear blush and bronzer, but because, like I just said, I'll be so red, I'm just gonna go in with some bronzer. I like to place it pretty high up. I don't go here. I go kind of up here on my cheekbones. And I just go for an overall warmth, trying to get that, tan look that I obviously don't have right now. The class is scheduled for an hour and a half, so that's a normal class time, but the thing is, because we're virtual, I'm not going to be able to do big jumps or turns across the floor, or really serious turns in the center, because I don't know where everybody is, right? For example, I don't have enough space to do huge jumps across the floor. Also, if you're at home, my parents don't want me jumping all over and making so much noise, because then you can hear it downstairs. So I'm not going to be able to do kind of across the floor exercises. So I'm like, how do I make a bar an hour and a half? That was kind of a worry for me. Also, if you didn't know, I'm at my parents' house right now. I moved back from school and came to my parents' house just a little while ago. I filmed that whole process. But anyways, most of my stuff right now is in the garage in huge boxes. So I went the other day to go and find my leotards and tights. And let me just show you what I found. I got all my leotard and tights. I washed them all, whatever, they're all good. And I got this one shoe. I don't know where the other one is. Where this was, the other one wasn't, so I'm not really sure. I think I'm just gonna have to do it in a pair of black socks or something. That's quite unfortunate. I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna hit the outer third of my eye. Okay, so that's the finished makeup. Before I get to doing my hair, like I said, I got a bunch of my bodysuits, and it's been so long since I've worn them, so I think I'm gonna try on a couple. I'll show you guys how they look, and then I'll make the decision after, because I don't want to wear a bodysuit and then realize halfway through the class that it's riding up in places that I don't like. And then in a little bit, I'll get to doing my ballet bun. I love the color of the purple, and there's a little keyhole cut out at the back. This is one of my favorite black bodysuits. I think it just looks so cool. It has obviously spaghetti straps and then this mesh on the shoulders, and it has little polka dots. On the back, there's a cool pattern made with the mesh. This is another bodysuit that I'm in love with. Underneath is a regular spaghetti strap, and then on top is long sleeve mesh, and it wraps all the way around to the back. The only thing with this one is, I don't know if you can tell, but it rides up very, very, very high. And this is me just putting it on, me moving and kicking, it's up there, and it's very uncomfortable, which is so unfortunate, because I think this is my favorite ever bodysuit. This is the bodysuit I wore in the last video where I was getting ready for dance class. I just feel really comfortable in it. The class is starting relatively soon, so I'm gonna start doing my hair. I'm sorry about the harsh lighting right now. It's because it's literally 9 p.m, so it's very dark outside, so I have my lamp on. I first start off by spraying the top of my head and then brushing out the top smooth so there isn't any bumps. I don't use any gel, so the water is what really holds down all my flyaways. I just bring my hair into a low ponytail. I don't use a hair tie to secure it. I just go straight into twisting it to go into my bun. And I just continue doing that all the way around. Once that's done, I'm gonna take this little clip and I go from the top and I secure it. Now that my hair and makeup is all done, I'm gonna go down to the basement. That's where I'm gonna be doing the Zoom class. Here in my bedroom, it's not quite big enough, so I'm gonna basement and I'm gonna set everything up down there, and my mom's gonna give me a hand with that. This is the setup my mom uses for her Zumba classes.
So if you find that is too bright, you can always dim it.
Ooh, settings.
And then you can make it really, really bright.
And my mom has her speaker here, so if we want the music very loud, we can do that. And then I'll pull up some sort of chair to use as my bar. Now that I've made sure the setup is all perfect, I'm gonna go get changed into my leotard of choice tonight. Maybe the kiddies will be joining me for tonight's dance class. So I have my bodysuit and tights on. This is just a gray bodysuit from Gainer Minden, and then I have my convertible tights. I have a glass of water for when I'm thirsty. As you can see, someone's already gotten to it. Because, like I said, I lost one of my ballet shoes, I'm just gonna be putting on some socks so my feet don't get sweaty and like stuck to the floor during tendus and turns and stuff like that. The basement's pretty frigid, so I'm just gonna try to like get the slightest bit warm because I'm very not flexible to begin with. Hi, kitty. Oh my god, cat. Really? This is where I'm going to be dancing, and as you can see, I have a great view over there and a great view over here. Hi! This is tonight's fit. Okay, sister number 1, sister number 2. Oh my god, she's starting the meeting. Oh gosh, scary. Pin video. Okay. So basically the outline of the class, since I wasn't really sure if we all had space, you know, to do across the floor, it's gonna be, what the hell is that? It's gonna be like kind of a long bar and then a couple center exercises, and that'll be it. I did do like a bit of turning and a bit of jumping. I understand that your parents probably don't want you jumping in the house, but we'll just make it like, just land real quiet. It'll just be extra, you know, technique. So we're gonna start off facing the bar, just doing like a light rising stretching. Rise, plie, and then we're gonna hold the rise. Then we're gonna reverse it. We're gonna go into a plie. My feet are on forced arch if you can't see. Flat up, and then again 4 times. Now we're going to hold the balance. Another 8. 4. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, coupe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend. Down, coupe. Plie. Retire. Down. Plie. Retire. And down. Up. And down to the back. And then we're going to prepare. Run jambe our foot to the back and arms going to second. We're going to plie front, arms going up into a closed V. Around. Plie. pose, we're gonna take a forward bend, a back bend, and then we're gonna take a side bend, rise, hold, and then we'll turn to the other side. Retire and retire. We're gonna step forward, balance, plie, and turn, other side. Great. Okay, now we're gonna move on to jumps. So we're gonna start kind of like in a corner of your room in classical pose. That'll be the prep to chasse forward. So that's the end of the class that I prepared. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. So class is all over. What time is it? It's 10:24. So, and it was scheduled for 9 to 10:30. So that was pretty long. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to fill up.
Quickly.
Yeah, it went by quick. So basically, like, I was back there teaching and they were up there. Everyone was muted. It was just so weird because I was like, are you guys like okay? Like, do you want me to repeat it? Like, is it fine? And then they would just give a thumbs up so they wouldn't talk. And then we just play the exercise. And then I'd go to the next one and I'd teach that one. And it was literally just like me talking for an hour and a half. And I was like, I don't like hearing my voice. You were like pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, no.
You
was
were.
getting so confused.
I was looking at you.
Yeah, I was getting so confused and I was off time. Like when you were over here, I was back there.
This was Sam during my class. I'd look over and she was just snuggling the cat. I was like, she's working hard. So that's the end of today's video. The class is all done. It was really fun and tiring. The girls joined me. That was very nice of you guys. Thank you for supporting. See you guys in my next video.
Bye.